All right, thank you so much for joining me. Um, I'd love to hear from you, before the program, without obviously sharing too much personal detail, but what things were like for you and what you were finding, some of those challenges that you were experiencing prior to starting the program with me.
Like the night terrors and yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like experiencing like what you would call like PTSD, like night terrors, like from things that had happened in the past, and to the point where it was like I was reliving the dream and I couldn't wake up, kind of thing. And my partner had actually tried to wake me up a few times, and I was still like so out of it I couldn't like actually like wake up, kind of thing. That went on like so many times. I'd wake up and I was like obviously exhausted because I felt like I couldn't always remember what I dreamt about, but then it would like kind of slowly come back to me in the morning, like a few flashbacks, and it would like I'd be exhausted from fighting with myself. And there are some mornings where I'd wake up ready for work and like I love my job, it's my absolute dream job, and I just sit there and be ready to like go to work and about to walk out the door with the keys in my hand, and then just get this like feeling inside of me that I couldn't like explain, and it was just felt like a anxiety ridden like kind of fireball with just full of emotions in me, and I just start crying. Like that was my way of, I don't know, like dealing like with my emotions, I guess. I just burst into tears and was just like hysterically crying, and was like hardly at work, and yeah, just experiencing like, I wouldn't say, I don't know if you call it the worst, but like for me like the worst. I didn't know what was going on, kind of thing, until you had explained it to me and it obviously
Yeah.
made a lot more sense. But yeah.
And you had tried a number of different things before you did the anxiety relief program, hadn't you?
Yeah, I have seen like between therapists and counsellors and psychs and all of that since I was around 14, I think. And I've only ever went like back for like, I went to all of them till like the second session and like never went back again because, I just didn't, I don't know, couldn't find anyone, and it was just so difficult having to talk about everything, and they didn't understand because I hadn't been in your situation, and all of those things that makes you not want to go see a counsellor and all of that pretty much. So yeah.
So how was this program different, do you think?
I found in my like situation I didn't have to sit here obviously and go through A, B, C, and D and say, this happened to me at this time, and like explain everything in detail. Like you don't have to go through and pretty much relive the full memory, kind of thing, if that makes sense. Like you're not sitting there like telling it like the past and stuff. You just go through like there's other strategies that help you like explain it, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
But yeah.
absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, and obviously it is different to perhaps some of those traditional talk therapy approaches because it is very much specialized to help individuals relieve and get relief from anxiety.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
please share with us some of, having gone through the program and having gotten some, I must say, some pretty brilliant results. Please, tell us a bit about all those different areas in your life that have improved as a result of, going through this program.
I'm like just a lot happier in general. I've got my self-esteem and my self-confidence back. I did like a lot of that before, like the program and stuff like that, and now like I'm just feel like the old like myself kind of thing. I've got a lot more like I said, I love my job, but I have more of a work ethic as well, which I'm like more, I don't know, it kind of drives me to like, I don't know, love life kind of more at the moment, because like I'm not going to work. I don't hate my job. Like I love my job. It's not like I'm there at work kind of thing. I feel privileged in that. So yeah, everything just seems a lot better. And haven't had obviously night terrors, and I haven't had like little anxiety breakdowns or attacks. So if I do feel anxious in a situation, I have strategies and ways that I can like calm myself down and like, yeah, change, like switch my mindset and everything.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much for sharing that. And is there anything else that you would like to share, potentially with people who are perhaps contemplating doing this program, who are just really unsure about what it could do for them?
Well, in my opinion, like just I don't know how to say, like just like try it kind of thing. Like I was the same, like my mum had told me about it, and it wasn't until like probably 2 months after I'd been thinking about it that I actually decided to go and say, Mum, all right, book the appointment. I was like, I don't want to get hit, like honestly, like just me. I was like, I don't want to get hypnotized. It's not as daunting as it sounds. You don't sit there and say, you're going to be hypnotized and stuff. It's relaxing. It's afterwards you kind of like a bit mind change just to think that what the human body can do as well. Like I remember sitting there like just thinking like, did that actually just happen? Like that was so weird kind of thing, but like, and it obviously works. So yeah, I don't know what else to say apart from you don't know, obviously, if you don't give it a try. So yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing, your experience, your wonderful outcomes, and how you're enjoying your life now. So I wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors, and yeah, and thanks for sharing.
That's all right. Thank you.